Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm analyzing Bitcoin's price action. Bitcoin just executed a textbook perfect move last week. Both the bounce and the dip hit right on target. Let's break this down and set up for what's coming next. Whether you are trading futures or just watching the market, this is a week packed with opportunities and risks. So last week BTC bounced right up to 116K area and then dipped back around to 112 uh, area. This wasn't a random move. This was precisely what we anticipated. Friday's call was on spot. What this shows is how market structure and technical confluence plays a key role in forecasting BTC's short-term movements. The key takeover here is when you understand the zones where price is attracted either for liquidity grabs or mean reversion, you can trade with sniper-like precisions. On Friday, we also saw traditional markets, particularly stocks, take a dip, which left a noticeable gap on the charts. And if you have been around the market for a while, you know what that means. Gaps left to get filled. So if stocks move up to close that gap early this week, Bitcoin could follow, targeting the same upside liquidity zone between 116K and 117K again. As we have seen here that in this 4-hour candle it has already tried reaching 116K level. But, and this is the key, if stocks go down again, BTC might lose strength and retest the value area low, which is sitting around this area 116 112.6K. So no matter what, I'm expecting both zones to be touched this week, 116K or 117K and 112K range. So 116K is almost hit, and let's see if BTC hits the lower range of 112K. We are talking about range bound volatility, which is a trader's dream if you can time it right. Now let's move on to the weekly candle and see how does week candle look like. Here it is. So the weekly candle that closed last week showed bearish momentum, a strong impulse down that signals sellers are still in control to some extent. This opens the door for a possible extension to the downside, with price potentially heading towards uh, here 109 to 110K area. If it doesn't happen this week, it could play out early next week. Either way, that level is now an important level that we have it on our radar. Important to note is that it doesn't mean we'll crash straight down. It's more about keeping a realistic expectations of what could unfold in certain sport levels break. Moreover, I have set some key price alerts and alarms. So here's what my alarms look like. I have one alarm at 116K which is about to get hit. That's the upside liquidity target. And then there's another one that's below the current market price, which is 113.1K. That's around this area. That's the New York session low. And then there's weekly close of 111K, 111.8K area. They so this is these are the zones I'm watching like a hawk. If price approaches any of these levels with volume and momentum, I'm ready to act. Moreover, I have critical BTC levels to watch, such as resistance levels that are 116.4K, 1 sorry 115.4K, that's around this, which is already shown enough to reject the price currently. The next resistance level is 116.3K and then 117.2K area. Support levels down here are 113.2K, that's around this area, and then 112.6K and then 111.5K. Now keep in mind, these levels aren't just random numbers, they are technical confluence zones Where previous price action, order flow, or volume profiles suggest price could react. BTC liquidation heat map. So now, so now let's talk about where the actual liquidations lie. So the current liquidation prices, what I see are the above prices are 115.1k, that's already been hit, 116.3k around here, and then 119k. And below current level prices are 112.5k, that's here, 111.7k, and then 109.7k. These are areas where leveraged traders have open positions. If price moves aggressively into one of these clusters, it could trigger a liquidation cascade, pushing price sharply in that direction before reversing. So final thoughts for this upcoming week is that BTC will range uh, between 112 to 116k likely. Expect volatility spikes, especially during US market hours. Moreover, keep a close eye on equity market for clues on BTC direction. Watch for fake out around key liquidation zones. Don't get trapped. Be ready for a target lower towards 109-1010k if sellers regain control. Whether you are scalping, swing trading, or just observing, this week could be a pivotal moment for BTC. So that's the end of the BTC review. If you found this breakdown useful, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more sniper level BTC analysis every week. Drop a comment below if you're bullish or bearish this week. Have a good day and safe trade safe. Thank you.